Hi everyone, I'm Ben Tapper, and this is Lessons from Disney. In 1994, Disney released the greatest cinematic masterpiece ever created. It was a movie that inspired millions of children across the globe, myself included. Of course, I'm talking about The Lion King. And as I've grown older, I've come to realize that there are still many lessons Simba and his crew can teach us, and I'd like to share some of those with you. I should note there'll be some spoilers throughout the duration of this video, but in my defense, you've had 22 years. Get with the program. Simba, like most of us, had dreams and goals. Simba's dream was to be king of everything the light touched, just like his father Mufasa. Unfortunately for Simba, that dream was derailed by his uncle Scar, and he found himself alone, afraid, and dehydrated in a desert. In that moment, Simba had a choice. He could follow a meerkat and a warthog he'd just met named Timon and Pumbaa, or he could go it alone. Simba chose to learn from those around him. He followed Timon and Pumbaa into their jungle home and learned how to swing on vines, how to eat grubs, and live out the meaning of the phrase Hakuna Matata. No worries. And we can do the same. We don't have to eat grubs or swing on vines, but we can learn from the people around us. We each have Timon and Pumbaa's in our lives. These are the people that have our backs when the going gets tough. The people that we can count on and depend upon when we're at our worst. And no matter how many advanced degrees you have or how successful you become, you always need to learn from the wisdom of those around you. So seek it out today. Simba also teaches us the importance of following the unexpected path. As I mentioned earlier, he went with Timon and Pumbaa into their jungle home. That wasn't his plan. And once he was comfortable there, his friend Nala shows up and begins to tell him how bad things are at Pride Rock. She talks about how Scar is driving away the animals and abusing his family, and she issues him a challenge. She challenges Simba to return home to Pride Rock and take his rightful place as king. That wasn't in his plans either. But after a visit from everyone's favorite baboon Rafiki and a midnight apparition of his father Mufasa in the sky, Simba decides to take the unexpected path and return home to challenge Scar for his rightful place as king. We must take the unexpected paths. In my executive leadership class last semester, we talked about following our true north, or our set of principles that guide and direct us in life. Sometimes that set of principles will take us down paths we didn't expect to travel, but if we're so focused on following our goals and plans that we refuse to follow those unexpected paths, we'll often miss life's greatest adventures and deepest purposes for us. And life should be nothing if not an adventure. So take the unexpected path. Finally, Simba teaches us that we can rise above our circumstances. Simba led a team of several lionesses, a meerkat, a warthog, a parrot, and a baboon, and defeated his uncle Scar and several hundred hyenas. To be fair, the baboons seem to know several forms of mixed martial arts like jiu-jitsu, but it's neither here nor there. The point is, he rose above and fulfilled his purpose. And we can do the same. You can rise above because you're smart, because you're courageous, because you're determined, but most importantly, because you are yourself. You are uniquely you. So as Mufasa said to Simba in the plains of Kenya, I say to you today, remember who you are. Just as Simba and Simba alone can be the rightful king of Pride Rock, you and you alone can fulfill the purposes and walk the paths that you're meant to walk. So remember that. My friends, as you leave and try to apply the lessons that Simba has taught us, remember to draw from the wisdom of those around you. Take the unexpected paths because they're often the sources of life's greatest adventures and purposes, and remember that you can rise above your circumstances. As you go forth, I leave you with the words of St. Ignatius. Go forth and set the world on fire.
Oh, I just can't wait to be